Hey, you just caught me in the middle of editing another Great Racer Cinema Productions video. Well, hello again. Ever since the MacYak PowerPC challenge became a success, I decided to come up with my own Mac-related challenge, and I call it the Racer Cinema Productions Intel Swamp Years Challenge. Swamp Years as in, the name itself is a reference to one of the Muppet movies called Kermit's Swamp Years. It was Kermit the Frog before he became famous according to Muppet lore. And this is when Apple first introduced Intel-based Macs. Just like the PowerPC-based Macs, these early Intel Macs are nearing obsolescence. And the rules of this challenge applies. 1. No PCs allowed, only Macs. Yeah. If you're trying to use like a PC that runs an early version of an early Intel version of Mac OS 10, like Mac OS 10.4 Tiger, it's not going to work. It has to be a Mac. Macs only. Number 2. Only 32-bit Macs and early 64-bit Macs, as in 64-bit Macs that were made before 2008, are allowed. Yeah, if you want to use like a pre-2008 Mac Pro, go ahead and go crazy with it. And yes, the Apple TV is eligible to compete since the Apple TV, the first generation of it, had an Intel-based processor. And some people have modified it to run Mac OS 10. So yeah, only the first generation of the Apple TV is eligible to compete since it has an Intel processor. Number 3. Any OS is allowed. Yeah. You can run like the maximum supported version of a Mac OS 10 that the iMac 2006 runs, or you can run Linux on it or Windows 10 on it. Any OS is allowed, and you can like do some crazy stuff with it. Just make sure to find like a Linux distro that is compatible with these early Intel Macs. And the fourth and most important rule of them all: you must be able to use the Mac every day, like up until Sunday. Yeah, you must be able to use it for 1 week, and of course this challenge will start on Easter Monday, April 18, 2022, and it will end on Sunday, April 24th, 2022. So yeah, you guys have a lot of time to prepare and to get ready for this challenge. Yeah, it's a very simple challenge, and of course it's nowhere near as challenging as the MacYak PowerPC challenge, but this challenge was kind of meant for people that well, want to find a cheap Intel computer to use, well, more specifically a cheap Intel Mac to use every day, and it's also meant for people that can't really afford the high demand PowerPC Macs yet. So yeah, this challenge is also meant for people that want to get into using old Macs but can't really afford to get one of the high demand PowerPC based Macs yet. Unless if you go to a thrift store or yard sale, then you can afford it. Yeah, it's a pretty budget conscious challenge in mind. And it's also meant for people that want to relive their memories on these, vintage Intel Macs. Like, they want to use it for the first time again. So go ahead, relive those memories. And of course, my contender for the challenge is going to be this 2006-2007 MacBook Pro. Yeah, that I somehow glued a paper cut printing of Mona on it, and I really messed some of it up. But I did want to make it look personalized, though. Yeah, the keyboard still works, but there's some missing keys on there. And yeah, you can go ahead and answer this challenge if you want. I'm going to post it on Tinker Different. And of course, you can also wait till the end to see the new outro that I made. Batman's arch nemesis is the Joker, but my arch nemesis is the YouTube algorithm. Smaller channels are being attacked and put at risk because of the viewer-based algorithm that YouTube has. And yes, the Racer Simmer Productions YouTube channel will be needing every ounce of support from you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see when new Racer Simmer Productions videos are being posted. And together, we can help defeat the algorithm and drive it away from the Racer Simmer Productions YouTube channel. And yes, every subscriber count matters, because it means you are really awesome and you support me through the difficult time on being on YouTube. Yeah, it means you really support me during these difficult times. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time.